Right guys, welcome back. That was number 9 this week and I'm very excited to announce our guest. It is of course the delicious Mr. Juggy D.
You shouldn't be saying that. Thank you.
How are you,
doing?
Juggy?
Wicked. I'm very well, thank you. Let me just first of all say namaste, salam and sat sri akal to all the viewers. And it's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you very much for taking part.
That's all good. Thank you for having me.
Right, tell our viewers, because the last time I remember seeing anything about you was the Shin single you guys did, which was played all the time, everywhere on the radio, on the music channels. So what have you been doing since?
You know what? Touch wood, I've been blessed and I've been touring my first and only album for 5 years. I just came back from Pakistan last week.
Oh wow, how was that?
It was brilliant. It was quite scary.
It was brilliant.
To be honest.
Scary.
It was a little bit scary because I was going to Karachi and I came back, I went on Friday, I came back on Sunday, no, on Monday, and my mum and dad were like, what are you doing? Why are you going? I said, Mum, it's work. You know, I've got to do it. But no, I was, you know, even though I was trying to give it the large, I was actually a little bit scared. But no, it was absolutely brilliant. They treated us really well. It was a great show and it was nice. It was a nice experience.
So you've been spending the last 5 years promoting the album. 5 years, you know what, on one album?
Well, I spent the first year promoting it, and then I spent the next 4 years, up until now, writing it. So, you know, it was, like I said, it was a blessing, you know, the fact that I could still get shows out of one album, which is, I think, you know,
phenomenal.
Unheard of for any Punjabi artist. But, you know, Babe Di Mere and Maharaj Di Kirpa, as we say in Punjabi, he's blessed me and he's, you know, given me a great run.
How do you find performing, because I know you travel a lot, you've been all over the world. How do you find travelling to, say, Punjab or Pakistan or India compared to performing here in the UK?
You know,
what's the crowd like?
It's everywhere is how can you put it? It's a great experience. You know, wherever we go, it's a great experience. I can't say, oh, London's better than Punjab or Punjab is better than Pakistan. It's amazing wherever we go, because the fact that they're calling you over is because there's a fan base.
Yeah,
you know. So when you go there, they give you such a warm welcome, and it's you know, it's just phenomenal. It's like you think, you know, I was a little you know, Jack the lad from Southall, you know, doing my thing, and now I'm in Pakistan performing to 10,000 people. Wow. You know, and then I've gone to Australia, and then I've gone to here and there, and it's the power of music is just phenomenal, and it's, you know, it's I'm living my dream. I've just had a great run, and it's still going.
Fabulous. Speaking about the power of music, let's crack on with the chart, and this is number 8 this week. Come right back. Right, Juggy, I have to ask you, because as soon as you came in the studio, I was like, oh my god, the hair! What's going on? What's happened to the image overhaul?
As far as my hair goes, people that have been following me from the point I actually stepped into this industry, I've had so many different looks.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'd love change. I get bored quite easily. And for a guy, it's the only thing that we can actually play around with.
Yeah, there's no makeup.
We can't wear makeup. We can't do the high heels. You know, so the only thing that we can play around with is hair. So I like chopping and changing, and you know, but I've had a lot of criticisms that when I had my long hair, there's like people going, Juggy, oh, you look really old, and I don't like your long hair. And I was like, you know what? I don't really care. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for myself. I'm doing what I like. But saying that, I've you know, I've had a lot of nice compliments since I've got rid of the long hair, and it's taken a few years off my life. So you know, it's all good.
So like being a guy in the music industry, and you're like always at the forefront. So you're on videos, you're doing interviews, you know, photo shoots, whatever. Yeah. How important is personal style?
It's very important. It's you know, it's a whole package. Being an artist is not just being a good singer or having a great vocal. It's the whole package. An artist is a package basically. You got to look good. You got to wear good clothes.
Yep.
You got to Sorry.
Who is that?
Hold on. 1 second. Don't cut it off.
Don't cut it off. We're going to show our viewers.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. That's right.
Is it a text?
I cut it off for Brit Asia. No. Okay. So, yeah. It's a whole package. When I first started, I used to wear trousers and a shirt.
All nice and smart.
Yeah, like I was going to someone's dinner party or something.
Aww.
And I used to go on stage like that, and that was back in 2002. And then when I got signed, they literally said to me, Juggy, right, okay, we need to sort out your styling. And I was like, okay. I said, what do you mean? They said, well, we want to know what you're comfortable in. And I said, well, I'm comfortable in what I'm wearing. And at the time, I was wearing jeans, trainers, and an Adidas top. And they were like, right, if that's what you're comfortable in, that's what you're going on stage with.
So that's how the whole Adidas image lifted off.
That is exactly how it started. Yeah. And because that's what I was comfortable in. And they said, right, that's how you're going on stage. And I was like, okay, cool. I said, it suits
I'll
me
rock
fine.
it.
I'll work it. And then from there, time went on, and I've done a couple of videos with wearing Adidas tops.
Yeah,
and stuff,
we all remember those. Yeah.
And then Adidas actually started sponsoring me and throwing kapre at me.
That's quite deep.
So it was
for Asian music artist,
It was,
a UK
it was,
Asian
yeah.
music artist, to have a huge conglomerate brand like Adidas.
You know what? I remember.
I'm waiting for the Chanel call, by the way.
I remember when I was a kid, and I used to have like two pairs of trainers, and there was a scenario where when I think I must have been about 12 years old, and I came home one day and I said to my mum, I said, Mum, I want to buy some trainers, and she said, how much are they? I said, they're £45, and I was 11, and she said, nah, you can't have them. I said, what do you mean you can't have them? I said, my mates have got them. She goes, what are they? I said, they're Adidas Gazelles, right? And she said, no, I can't afford to buy you them. She goes, you're going to bloody go on the street, play football and ruin them in 2 weeks. So I thought, okay, well, if she's not going to buy me them, I'll buy them myself. So I went and got a job, and I started delivering newspapers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed to hear that.
And I started delivering newspapers. I didn't even actually tell her. I went out, I got the job.
You didn't tell her?
No. Basically, I didn't tell her that I was going to go and get a job.
Right.
I went out and found the job, and I came home one day, and I said to my mum, I said, Mum, when you go to work in the morning, I said, wake me up. And she goes, why? I said, because I'm going to deliver the newspaper in the morning before I go to school. And she said, what? She goes,
before you go to school?
Yeah. She goes, are you
God.
sure? She goes, what? Do you think you can do that? Oh, yeah. I said,
watch me now.
I said, yeah, watch me now. Huh? So I said, yeah. I said, wake me up in the morning. I said, we'll both walk to Southall, because she used to get a lift from Southall.
Right.
And we used to wake up in the morning, walk down, and I used to go my way and she used to go her way, and I used to go and deliver the morning newspaper, and then come home, have a shower, get into my school uniform and go to school. And then I saved up my money, and I remember the day I came home and I bought the trainers, and I put them in front of my mum and I said, Mum, I've got them.
Wow.
And she said, well done, son.
Shabash.
She goes, shabash, putter. Very good.
Wow.
Now you know, if you want something, go out and get it.
Heard it straight from Juggy D's mouth.
There
If
you
you
go.
want it, get a job.
That's it.